What is up, everybody? I'm back at Lake Castaic. I just wanted to show you how low the water is. Look at this. It's so crazy. Gotta drive down to get the boat. Show them off for me. Yeah, top water.
There you go, man.
Nice. What's up, everybody? This is John with Archer Fish. I am back at Lake Castaic on the rental boat. It's been a long time. My shoulder's doing better. Didn't have to get surgery, just physical therapy. It's just very hard on the rental boat just because of the way the motor is and all that stuff. It's like the worst position. In fact, it's how I injured my arm, I think. I was throwing my arm behind my back. Anyway, I'm back here and today I'm gonna be trying to do some top water stuff, mostly looking for those big stripers, of course, trying to find a nice top water bass bite, and then just to try to catch fish. So what I'm trying to do now is at this point, there's a lot of top water and little schools around. Just trying to locate the fish and kind of figure out how to catch them. I know that may seem basic, but the lake is changing so much and it's very tricky on the rental boat. If the wind is not cooperating, just kind of finding where the fish are, where they're staging, because a lot of them are chasing bait right now, at least from what I can tell. Otherwise, just the tried and true, I'll find some spots that look like they hold bass and then try to get some. So I want to show you guys something. So it is September 15th, I think. Now, of course, you're probably not gonna be able to see it now, but maybe you can. So out there, see all that? That is all schools of shad dimpling at the surface. Every once in a while, something will hit it. Probably a lone striper, maybe bass. There's one right there. There's one right there. These are massive schools of shad, decent size, because I'm seeing them hit the surface. So normally this time of year, it's like a little bit colder. I think these are all schools of shad everywhere. Now we've been seeing a lot of these little schools of striper, the babies, everywhere. I'm not seeing that many of them today, which could be a good sign. Maybe these big striper are gonna start pushing up, because normally you get here in line, you're looking down, you can see just like striper just smashing all these schools of shad on this side. So the shad are here, they're all at the surface, but I'm just not where nobody's seeing like the big striper yet. You know, maybe they're just really sensitive to the water dropping the way it has been, but anyway, yeah, we will see. This is what I'm talking about right here. Look at that. Can you see those dimples right there? That's all shad. I gotta say, a little wind and chop is always good for the fishing, but man, there's just something about this dead quiet that is very nice. I mean, it is just silent. You kind of see everything. I think there's a fish on. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Drag puller. You kidding? Really? Also, I would love to throw the square bill and the jerk bait like I normally do. But even though the conditions are not perfect for it, I would still like to try it. But man, it is bad news for my shoulder. So I may just try finesse stuff, jigs, things like that, because working a bait all day long is very, very painful. All right, I had a blast fishing last time with Maddie and Jeff. Really cool, especially watching. These guys know what they're doing, so it's fun to go out with people that you can kind of learn stuff from and watch their techniques. So it was really cool. Because of that, though, I did not have a lot of time to talk to the camera, to kind of show you what I'm doing, and to give you any tips or anything that may come to mind. So I'm gonna do that a lot today. And one of the things is, when you are fishing Castaic right now, there's tons of bait all over. You can kind of sit still and see where the bait is and where the fish are hitting surface. And that's cool, because if you follow the bait, you know, good chance there's gonna be fish there. But don't forget that there are tons of places, deep rocky stuff like this, you know, is holding fish. It may be tougher to get them to bite, but I mean, you know, the big fish, you know, are always tougher to get. So, you know, try different tactics. You know the fish are down there. You know, if they're not up shallow next to the rock, maybe they're a little bit deeper, 5 feet out, 10 feet out, whatever it is. So try different techniques to try to get those bites, because this lake is full of fish and the fish are everywhere. And some of them school up and some of them leave and some of them stick right to where they're at. So you got to try different things to try to get those quality bites. Now, as soon as I shut the camera off in this spot, I get a bite. So feels okay, but it basically just proves my point as far as, you know, I'm not seeing any action over here. Little smallmouth, kind of typical for this rocky, deep edge. So, as I was saying, yeah, aim for these spots, because there's not a lot of bait here, but you're gonna find fish because they hang out. Little guy, but his dude is eating. It actually gets easier to catch these top water fish, even the small ones, when the sun comes up a little bit and they can't see it as well because they're swiping at it. I don't know if you just saw that. And oh, there's one. Oh, it's actually a good bass. Wow. This is why, you know, I'm gonna let him eat it a little bit. There he goes. This is why, you know, you see these little fish hitting the surface. You don't want to dismiss them too early, you know, like it's just babies. This is a good fish right here. All right, I mean, he's healthy. It's not the biggest fish in the world. All right, first solo bass at Castaic in a long time on the top. Yeah. Fun. All right. Not bad. Chunky dude. All right, that was awesome. Nice, another nice bass on top. Not ready? I got you, pal. I get it. I get it. All right. Now, it's not a giant by any means, but when you see him swirl, that's pretty cool. Typically, I like to have much lighter line so I can actually cast. We'll see. They seem to be in this area. There's one. Oh, that was cool. Because I saw the swirl before I felt the fish. And he just let go. Like I said, these are not huge fish by any means. You never know what's mixed up in there though. But the cool thing about it is you get to watch these crazy eats, man. You know, it's very visual. Watch them flash on it, watch them swirl on it. You know, sometimes just see them come up and smash it. They're just sitting down there. I know they are. Smashing the bait up against this little area. There's one. So watch this. If I can get out there, I will get one. Too bad. Oh, got one. Like, they're all about the same size, but man, they feel good. This water must be warm. Oh, all right, that's all right. Quick release on that dude. Really cool. I would so much rather catch these kind of smaller fish this way than, like, you know, Senko fishing or drop shot fishing, honestly, because this is like I said, it's so visual. So if you watch my videos from last year, I'm pretty sure it was September, October, November, you know, what I would do is I would split my time between, you know, looking for the big striper boils and bass fishing. Oh, that was a good fish. And bass fishing like this, like, you know, topwater bass fishing, you know, following the boils, because it's exciting even when they're just these kind of smaller fish, you know, 12 to 15 inches or whatever, while I'm waiting for the striper bite, because it is a blast. And again, it could be really tough to catch bass in this lake. So it's really fun when you find a school that kind of have pushed up shad into one area, and you can mess with these fish and get a lot of like top water and really cool eats, you know, because like I said, it can be tough, and there will come a time when the bite just completely shuts off here, or at least, I don't know about shutting off, but it really slows and just becomes more of a challenge. So yeah, I'm gonna mess with these guys for a little bit. And look at that. Watch them eat it. That's cool.